Alright, I'm gonna get the Discord notifications out, but channel is live. And Fastboat is already deciding it's gonna just shit on playing the music. Great. I wish just any of the other bots would work, but it was just like, nah, it's alright, fam. We ain't gonna work.
You know, this NPC can use his strength to fire a crossbow because I say fuck you.
I mean, checks out. You basically throw bolts through a crossbow, right? That's why they call it that.
Essentially.
Bolt thrower.
Also, how fucking good is Bolt Thrower? Until just yesterday, like, I knew they wore their Warhammer Inspiration on their sleeve for their first 2 albums. But they were actually fucking contracted by Games Workshop to fucking release those. That's fucking well good. They released their first album at the same time as the rulebook for fucking would have been like 1st edition came out.
Oh baby.
Oh, wait.
Right now the Wild Beyond the Witchlight characters are currently up.
Well, that's because you're playing those characters today, so buckle up.
Okay.
Alright.
Secretly, I'm playing all of them, and they're going to clash, and we're going to have some classic PvP.
Hell yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna kill that monk in particular. They suck.
Yeah, whoever that one was.
Whoever's playing that one is trash. I particularly don't like the way they portray monks.
Yeah, screw them.
Screw them.
I'm gonna go back to, bending elements. Totally original idea.
I didn't take that one. I took the open hand monk. I'm like, you're gonna catch these hands. You're gonna get the
Sounds
slaps. Because I didn't want to go drunken master because it's too cliche. And I'm above that. As a pro gamer, I'm above that. Why does nobody believe me when I say I'm a pro gamer?
What languages do farmers speak? Go!
Amish.
Done!
But I don't have
Fucking, he speaks Rogue Cant as well.
Okay. So he's definitely the killer. Mm-hmm. Wrote yourself into a hole there, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Even though you guys have visual confirmation on the killer.
I mean, do we? Envy's not here.
Yeah.
Boom, got you again.
Too bad. Also, something happened at the end of last session, but I don't think anyone's noticed yet.
I wasn't awake for that, so...
Did Envy disappeared off the side of the map?
Yeah, we did see that.
That happens at, the halfway point.
I mean, I see the dead boar.
There you go.
I mean, you confirmed that there was more than one thing out and about, so we did notice that.
Well, in character, you haven't technically noticed it yet.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. You said that I saw the boar die.
Oh, well, there you go.
You saw the yak die.
Whatever.
The yak
Aren't they
boar.
the same thing? Oh.
No. They are vastly different creatures.
So I forgot that there were pigs on the other side.
The Yakov
You know what?
Smirnovs. Also, hello, Dougler. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Jugler.
Alright, so that should be displaying the right group this time. No, oh, yes it is. Alright, cool. There it is. And I'm going to take this off the splash screen so that Shane can take us away to a magical place. Magical place with coffee.
Yeah, I should probably get my coffee out, shouldn't I?
Ah, I meant to actually make myself some too, because my coffee mug is here. But I failed.
I wanted to, but then we played Final Fantasy right up until the last minute.
Got distracted. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody's mostly here. We still don't have a K. She's evaporated into the aether.
Alright! You guys want to know what's pretty fucking cool?
What?
Grinding Coffee Co.
Oh.
I should probably double check to make sure I'm saying the name right. I am! I'm not calling it fucking Grinding Co Coffee like I was last week. Grinding Coffee Co. They make some pretty fucking sweet coffee. Like Turtle Dreams. Caramel, chocolate, pecans. Bourbon Delight. All the coffee goodness in all the bourbony goodness. And one I haven't had yet. Fucking bear in mind I'm almost dropping it off my desk. Already Oro. I don't know, that sounds alright. Sounds pretty free.
Ora. You just,
Yes,
have, to,
sorry,
you just have to make it sound Spanish and you're correct.
Yeah, fair call.
I'm sure that's
But
how
you
it
can get all
works.
these. One bag is like fucking $20 a pound or something like that. I can't remember. I wasn't overly fussed. I didn't have any qualms. I also got one of their coffee mugs, which looks pretty fucking sweet. It changes shape. Not shape, dickhead. It changes color when you heat it up to show off their fabulous label. But you can use our promo code to get 10% off. Okay, that's my bit of shilling. Who wants to go next?
We don't really have any other shilling, but what we should get into a habit of doing is introducing ourselves and telling everybody who we're playing. So I'll go ahead.
Yeah, we haven't done that for a long time.
Yeah, we haven't really done that at all. Hello, I'm Rindis. I will be playing Lorian Riker, the Paladin, Fallen Aasimar Paladin. Popcorn Dido.
Yeah, sure. I'll be playing Jordan Picard. Yeah, that's her name. Life Cleric. Also an Asmar, but not very fallen.
Hello, I am Shay, and I will be playing Goose or Beef Swellington. Chef Swellington.
Grand Gourmet.
Yes, Jeff Wellington. And last but never least,
It is I, the Frostwind. I play Aldruic, the Gem Dragonborn Bard. Poorly bagpiping his way across the land.
There is also Kay playing Envy, but unfortunately she was not feeling well tonight, so she won't be joining us. And that leaves me. I am Shane, the Dungeon Master, the one that these fools were unfortunate enough to be wrangled into a game with. Anyhow, with that all being said, we shall resume. So, when last we left our adventure, rather, adventurers, you guys decided to try and run 2 different jobs. Hunting down the dread pirate Malatek, and something strange was going on at a nearby farm. Malatek was brought down without any issues. He totally didn't miss fucking 15 attacks in a row. And now you've moved over to the Boartusk farm, or Boartuft farm, sorry, where something awry was seemingly going on. There were multiple bodies of farm animals that were killed in mysterious ways, in rather different ways from body to body. But you guys don't need to investigate because you've seen and fought what may have been causing it. A mysterious-looking cloud came out of thin air during the night and slapped Aldruic shit with tentacles. That's pretty much all it did, besides killing this boar over here. It didn't really do much, besides,
As you told me,
teleporting you
that's
guys
a
around
yak.
much. Yeah, that's a yak.
It's a yackle.
You
also
clicked
discovered
on
that-
it and said boar.
And yaks do not move.
Ah, dang.
They grunt.
Well, the one over here is a boar.
Yes. All that
But
in a
yes.
bag of chips.
Let us resume. You guys have just cut down what looked, for all intents and purposes, just to be a cloud. And suddenly, the farm door is thrown open, and it's by now after, it was only 18 seconds of combat, but a couple minutes. The residents of the farm come running out, wondering what all the commotion was.
Having heard 2 different voices the other night, I'm not putting my weapons down, but I'm going to just kind of like just watch the horizon, scanning, sniffing the air, listening closely. All the good perception stuffs. Assuming I roll a good perception.
Yeah, you can do that if you'd like.
Ooh, 18.
I like it.
Doesn't seem like there's anything else to be worried about.
At least not for the current moment.
Yeah, Guzrock. During the stillness of the post-battle, Guzrock turns his head and just sniffs a little bit and tries to hear to see if there's anything awry. Of course, there are the sounds of yaks kind of going crazy because they just had a frantic experience. And the boars seem to be awake as well. They seem to be making their noises. I don't know what they make from the other side of the farm as well. But beyond that, you don't hear any strange voices or anything like that. Nothing like you heard the previous night or previous day.
The boars seem agitated as well.
And it's by now that Jax comes along with a big fuck-off crossbow in hand. What happened? What's going on?
Tentacle cloud.
Some monstrosity has been eating your livestock.
Well, what was it?
Tentacle cloud.
Yeah, I'm not overly sure what you mean by that.
There's a cloud with tentacles. I really can't get more specific than that.
Some kind of demon.
Well,
Or aberration.
aberration, really. It didn't pick up on my senses.
Seeing that the boars are agitated too, I'm going to start moving that direction and do a perimeter check around the whole farm.
Yeah, I like it. I'll come back to that in just a sec. Excuse me. Jax kneels down by this slain yak and kind of pats down its, I don't know, woolly hide. And quickly identifies the 2 spines that were launched out of the cloud that impaled this thing. And he swears under his breath and kind of complains and rips one out of the carcass. Now, don't you think this looks familiar there, darling? And he turns around and tosses it to Jordan.
Does it look familiar?
Yeah, you've ripped one out of these. One of these out of a drained yak corpse the previous day.
Looks like the thing that killed your other animals.
Well,
Looks like it killed another.
might be agitated. It didn't get to feed. This big boy is still, well, big, unlike the others.
Maybe we could set a trap for it.
Now, there's some thinking. And on that note, we'll cut over to Guzrock. As you're walking about the perimeter, just ping where you go.
I'm probably gonna...
Just like a big square.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna just like walk around in a circle up this way and then around the outer side and then back down. Assuming just looking for any other thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I know I heard two voices, and the boars on the opposite side of the farm are also agitated for some reason, so...
Yeah, it's simple enough to see. By the time you're making your way to the northern pen, you notice that most of the boars have fled this corner, and there is a bloody mess overlaying in the grass.
Does it look like there's still meat on it?
You can get up closer and do a bit of a medicine check.
I am going to... Yeah, I'll get closer. Medicine... 15.
Yeah, as the medicine check might not have entirely been necessary, but you get closer, get a closer look at this thing, and this carcass isn't necessarily a carcass, it's ripped to fucking shreds. There's bits of limbs just thrown everywhere and like meaty giblets just ripped apart and thrown about. Whatever did this was savage.
What is it? Does it look like most of the meat has been torn away?
Yeah. All that's left is like sinewy bits and chunks of bone that have been cracked open, and it probably didn't have enough time to drain the marrow, but it had a crack at it.
Alright, I'm gonna look through the fresh snow and see if I can spot tracks, hopefully fairly easily. And like
Yeah.
blood.
That is actually a good idea. Alright. I can't remember how to do a hidden roll, but that's okay. There are a few tracks, like, more specifically once you get into the pen, but looking around to the outsides, it's really difficult to place any. You can see a step or so here and there, but whatever did this was light on its feet.
Does it look like those steps continue outward? Or do I just see like buffeted snow from like perhaps wings?
What steps you can find, yeah, they do continue outward, and you can maybe spot traces of tracks from out to about 30 feet of the fences going north.
Okay.
And relatively north is just the top of the map.
Alright. I'll return to the party then. So, something managed to eat one of the boars in a quarter of a minute.
Oh, that's incredibly fast and concerning.
One of the boars went missing too. Well, heck.
To shreds, I say.
Shreds, he says.
I am guessing it either leaps or bounds or has some means of flight. I noticed some footprints.
I mean, if it had anything to do with, had the same kind of fog cloud.
Maybe. But
Sorry, go ahead.
perhaps a little assistance in identifying the tracks, and perhaps we should attempt to follow it before it gets too far.
Great, that could work out well in our favor.
Gazrock, looking at the ground, you can't help but think this was kind of a similar track to the one that Lorien is leaving.
Narrow my eyes at Lorien.
And that is to say, that of a dragon-like creature.
It had the same tracks you have, and
Wait, I'm leaving dragon tracks?
Yeah, remember one of the wild magic surges?
you never got
You
the
leave
spell.
baby dragons tracks.
Right, dragon tracks, that's right. Oh, I mean, I was hungry earlier, and I did eat a little hog, but not this hog.
Yes.
She finger guns
What?
towards Jordan. Sex.
But you know what they say, sharing is caring.
Indeed. That's why you got to enjoy that. Right. So what we probably should do then is, I don't know, I still think the trap might be our best bet. If we can lure it out, we can deal with it properly. But we already killed one.
Did you kill it though?
Probably.
Looking around, I don't see any carcass.
Well,
Cool.
I mean, it was a tentacle cloud, so maybe you've known clouds to leave corpses behind when they're done raining.
I look around. Is the ground wet where we fought it?
I mean, it's snowy out, so it's a little bit damp, but no.
It's snowy out, so yes, it's very wet.
Looking further down this way, do I see any tracks or anything, or perhaps that might perhaps indicate that this thing was a projection and not the real thing?
Damn it, Shay, you're coming at me with the good questions. Roll me perception and aim very high.
Okay.
Nat 20, nat 20.
Do I have advantage for some reason?
No. If you did this first, you would have, but you went and checked on the boars.
Okay.
Unfortunately, looking out, you can only see tracks of, heavy-footed guards that walk along this kind of route, and they were left like a good 20-30 minutes ago, that amazingly still haven't been filled in.
All right.
But yeah, you don't get it. You don't really see anything.
If I step outside the fence and make my way towards the tree line, would I have a better chance of noticing something?
Technically.
I would do that. Yeah. 8.
Unfortunately, you get the impression that this cloud creature that was levitating is long gone. Or maybe it died, you never know.
I'll return again. Perhaps the reason it dissolved was because it is a projection and not the real thing. Or maybe it died and it's demonic and was sucked back into the abyss.
Huh. I mean, yeah, that's an idea. We could look into that a little more.
Unfortunately, I could not locate any tracks in that direction.
Oh. We can still keep looking. It's a better lead than anything else we have right now.
And do we still want to do the trap, or are we going hunting?
Oh,
I'm good with either idea.
shit. I mean, we'll probably only have time to do one or the other.
Well, if we only have time for one, I say we lay the trap, so we don't have to go find it, it'll come to us.
That's fair. Does it work for everybody else?
Yeah, I'm not much of a hunter.
Can I borrow one of your beasts? I ask him.
I'm loath to put any more of them up to the slaughter.
Yeah,
We've
but
already
it's gonna
got
just be
meat
one
for a
instead
month
of-
right here.
It'll be one instead of, most.
All of them?
Yeah. So just
Not
pick,
to be
pick
crass, but
pick the
don't
one
you think
like
the big one
least.
here would be suitable bait?
No.
Can you dress me up as a yak?
I actually could.
I like this idea.
Hold on, this is crazy enough to work. I don't hate this idea now. I mean, it does require you to get completely naked, Guzrock.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's a little too eager. All right, sure. Let's do that. Let's yak them up.
Yeah.
And look.
So,
if
yeah.
it happens to die, it just means we have dinner for a while too.
During the rest of the night and henceforth morning, Jax, assumingly with your help, will go about shaving this yak here, and just
You shave
roughly.
Guzrock too to make it look authentic.
No, he's just sewing bits of hide together to make it a yak outfit.
Fine, I guess.
And then when that's all done, he sends the pieces off to one of the other workers, and they go about sewing it. And it's not amazing because it's a one-day curing process, but it'll do the job. Once that's all said and done, Jax and friends will go about slaughtering this beast. There's no use letting it go to waste, so they're gonna have dinner ready in like 10 hours.
Wait, hold on. So he didn't want to slaughter a beast as bait, but he just decides to kill it after it's shaved? Okay.
No, this one's already dead.
Oh, well, I mean, we could have just made that one look alive, but it's fine.
That would
No,
have been
that's
easier.
less fun.
Yeah, but I mean... Alright, guys, it's time for you to get shaved down.
Not the beard.
Nah, everything. It's gotta look authentic.
I quit.
We were just gonna have Envy flash fry everything off. Nah, I'm just kidding. You don't need to get shaved.
Oh, that's good. Cool. I get dressed up as a yak.
Yeah. Currently, you guys know is probably too strong of a word, but get the sneaking suspicion that things only happen at night.
Yeah.
So,
We got time to kill.
yeah, there's a safe enough window during the day where you guys can sleep and all the farmers go about their work. So, is anyone doing anything with their downtime?
I will take a moment to speak with Jax.
Yeah. What about?
Should actually get the trap set up too.
I'm opening a gourmet restaurant. And shoot, what was the city called? I need to find the city again. Notes. Where are you, notes? It's been a week and I've already forgotten.
and I didn't write it down.
Oh no. You had named it after another song or band. We're gonna call it Sabaton now.
I think that's exactly what you said last week too.
Listen, I'm sure it was.
I opened a restaurant in the town, and I'm calling it. I think I'm gonna call it. Just gonna call it Swellington. Keep it nice and simple.
Call the town the Swellington.
No, the restaurant.
Oh, okay. I mean, you can call it town Swellington.
I can call it Swellington. The town's gonna become known as the Swellington because I'm gonna be so famous. But I'm going to need a steady supply of food, and was wondering if you'd be interested in setting up a deal, a long-term arrangement. You have meat and not meat.
What?
I have exquisite spices and such.
11 herbs and spices.
Unfortunately, I can't help you in the herb department. It's not what we grow.
It's fine.
Not much of it grows up north here anyway, except wildly. But I can help you on the heartier side of things. Though, it's not the healthiest meat arrangement. The veggies will do you nicely though. All sorts of root vegetables. Of course, we've already got people pining for our goods. You'd have to make it worth it.
I'm going to be, as my first opening, gourmet is going to include a secret spice that has been wrought from the remains of a demigod. You understand?
Well,
how much people will pay for that.
Now that you've told me, it's not much of a secret now, is it?
It is if you keep it.
It's also going to be.
He gives a hearty chuckle.
There's also going to be a cobalt chutney. It's delicious, probably.
It's absolutely delicious.
Well,
Rimorez legs.
it seems awfully exotic. A tad too exotic for my humble tastes. Though, these are basic ingredients, I'll have you know. They won't wow the big city folk, unless you do something fantastic with them. I'd want to hope this spice of yours will do just that.
I think it's right. I can put a down payment of 25 gold.
Well, that'll buy you a yak. But I'll be friendly. I've already got one unfortunate enough to go to slaughter early. We finish up this job soon enough, and you can take a nice hearty chunk of its rump. And I'll throw in an arrangement of root vegetables. They're coming to term just soon now anyway.
Very well. I shall
So-
prepare to
25 gold and
try
all it gets you is the rump.
And it probably wouldn't be 25 gold. You're not buying a full yak. Vegetables are cheap as shit anyway, but getting supply for... I'm just going to pretend it's a week's worth of supply for a restaurant.
25
Probably won't be
gold's a lot
25,
for
it'll
a
probably
farmer.
be... Yeah, it'll probably be closer to 15. Or so. But that's a massive chunk of yak and a massive chunk of boar as well. You're getting probably 3 cuts of meat out of the boar, and, you know, roasting meat and steak out of the yak. So it's not a bad deal.
Yep. It's gonna be good for opening night.
Yeah.
And even better if I can slaughter a dragon demon.
Yeah, we'll see how you go with that. But all this hinges, of course, on you hunting down that fucking gluttonous beast. Of course, can't sell you anything if I have nothing to sell. If most of my supply is killed off and devoured, then, well, price goes up, I'm afraid.
It's in my best interest to ensure this works out.
Precisely.
Alright. And that note, I'm going to nap. And I will wake up to dress as a yak. Have a good day.
I'll certainly try. Got a lot more work than I was planning for today, due to, you know, the thing returning, but that's a standard dealing over the last couple of weeks, I'm afraid. Enjoy your nap. Supper will be ready when you wake.
When we do wake and I have to be bait, I'm going to be outside the fence. A little bit
We'll be able to plan that in just a bit. Is there any other downtime that people want to get to? Or any other downtime activities?
Jordan would probably find a quiet place, and either before she goes to sleep or after she wakes up to do some praying for the farm and the animals, and her party members, and the one that's missing that they can't find, that nobody seems too worried about. But we should be worried.
Yeah.
Should be a little worried.
Roll me a D100.
And
go 50. Aim for 50 plus.
No, 24.
We should be worried.
Okay.
She's probably eaten it already. And
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this farm does have a little bit of a shrine in their kitchen. It's nothing special, but it's a little brass figurine that they've seemingly crafted themselves. But it's not to your god. It's to...
Oh, dear.
Ogma, I don't know. If you rolled 50 plus, then I was going to give it to you. But yeah, you're able to find a nice quiet spot and you're able to say a nice relaxing prayer. Give me a religion, and aim for 20 plus.
Religion check?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Okay. I'm okay. To turn off.
Hey, nice. Yeah. While you don't have the benefits of an actual altar or a shrine to your god, your prayer seems to fill everyone with warmth. So, everyone involved, including all the guards and everyone working at the farm, and even Envy, wherever they might be,
6 feet under.
gain. Yeah, they gain. What do they gain? You're not in an altar, so it can't be that powerful. 2 temporary HP for the next 24 hours. So, all your party members, everyone at the farm, and Envy. That definitely.
Hey, that's 2 extra HP that the animals have when they get attacked tonight.
Yeah, they all feel warm and cuddly.
oh yeah.
So, also doing anything in regards to that,
Nope.
You sure you don't want to
I'm
Too many things.
absolutely, positively not gonna read it.
Yeah. We'll see about that. Guzrock and Jordan are doing fun things. What about the other two?
Lorian's gonna start piling up some hay not too far from here, or from where we're planning to leave Guzrock. But she wants it to be within charging distance so that she can reach whatever.
Want me to make another map? I'd imagine you're not doing this directly on top of the farm or anything like that.
Nah, we don't have
Or are
to.
you leaving him in the pen?
That was going to be in the pen because this is where they were coming to. We left a single yak out while they were, barned up the other ones.
Yeah, there's no barn, but the rest of them are chained up here. They're all cuddling. Big old cuddle pile.
Out in the elements. What kind of farmer is this? But yeah, just a hay pile, so close by, somewhere within reach, so that it's enough.
There you
for
go.
us
That's
to hide.
undercover area now.
Yeah.
And yeah, feel free to draw a big old hay pile. You have a full day to work at it, so I'm happy for you to do, I don't know, make a couple of piles if you want. Hay's not that difficult to move. And these guys would already have a lot of... They have lots of the squared bundles of hay, which are 3 feet wide, 1 foot by 1 foot. But they also have 1 or 2 of the massive, circles of hay that would actually require a bit of effort to push around.
Yeah, we're just piling hay up for us to hide in, so they don't notice us just that we're there.
Roll a d100 and aim very, very high.
94.
15.
Okay, you don't find a needle.
What about me? I'll go dive in the other one.
Yeah, roll me a d100.
Yeah!
You
Don't
dive
worry,
into the
this
haystack and you take 1 piercing damage as you find the needle.
My temp HP!
Oh no, it's gone.
I
think
do
it's okay.
spend part of my long rest baking some cookies.
Yeah, you can do that.
They're fucking pumpkin spice cookies.
Pumpkin spice, fuck yeah.
Pumpkin spice, fuck yeah.
Damn right.
I give 1 pumpkin spice to Aldrich, and
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'll give the other pumpkin spice to Jordan and Lorian to split.
Yeah, pumpkin spice.
That cookie will give you 2 temporary hit points. Probably one if you split it.
I'll
You can
take.
use it as a bonus.
Also,
Lorian can have the cookie.
Aw.
I'll say you put those on to bake kind of as you're going to bed, and one of the farmhands will take them out in 2 hours or so. So they'll be nice and fresh by the time you guys wake up.
Okay.
They'll be delicious when they eat them all.
Yeah. Aldroic, you doing anything fun? You've got some time. Someone has a bit of... someone has a fun novel that they haven't been letting you read. Do you want to read that?
Novel that you're working on.
I don't have the ability to read evil blurb blah bloob.
You don't
I
need
can
to
read
know how to read it.
Undercommon.
You just have to look at the pictures.
Now, if this was a drow book, I'm all over it, but...
No, we all know the content of drow books.
Just
Where's the
hand-holding. Just
Where's the
hand-holding.
Allude.
It's their kinky, very taboo stuff. They cuddle.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
all
that's like
handholding.
triple X kind of stuff.
I mean, unless it's an educational book, then it's about bondage porn.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
bondage is
sweet.
just
Purely
like square
educational.
one.
Okay, now I'm gonna need to read this book.
That's
If
a
it's bondage
textbook.
porn.
That's a textbook for their
second
schools.
second grade drow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And these are your various kinds of knots.
And when you're on the surface world, these are the other knots you need to look up.
Remember
Hey,
your homework
you.
will require a demonstration tomorrow.
But other than helping out set
Now
up
everyone pair off.
other than helping set up all this stuff, probably doesn't have a whole lot to do. I'll play music to entertain everybody,
Yeah.
keep the spirits high.
Yeah, the guards know that their job is less important during the day, so they all kind of gather and play cards and have a couple of beers and, like, some of them sleep. But yeah, play some music for them.
We'll have them kind of get all the boars in kind of a group too, and have a larger portion of guards up that way, so it dissuades said creatures from going up there.
The boars have an sheltered area too, I suppose. But yeah, you all kind of corral them. And some of them are angry little beasts and they don't want to be in there, but they're just stubborn. Eldroic, roll me a performance for these guards that just kind of have to sit around doing nothing all day.
Yes. You know what? I'll finally use that DM inspiration.
Yeah. Get a one.
Because you've only given me like 7 inspiration and I can't take them because I still have the one I've been sitting on, so
Alrighty.
doesn't that let me just take the other roll?
I've been giving out certain dies, but yeah, I'll just give you a...
I was like, wait, is the DM inspiration
Just
where
take a
you just
D12, sir. You need it.
it's more fun if you just re-roll. That way if you get a 1 again, I can have them beat you to death.
well, there we go.
Okay. You're not abhorrent, so they don't beat you to death, but they don't really factor you into their goings and going abouts.
It's okay.
Like,
I'm the
they're not
best
throwing you
bard.
coins or anything, or they're not requesting songs. You're just a bit of background noise while I play cards.
I'm the best bard. I don't have performance as a skill that I'm proficient in.
No, all your skills are about murder.
In talking my way out of being in trouble for murder.
Yes. Anyway, as long as there's nothing else you guys want to do, you'll settle down for a long rest. You get some sleep in, enjoy your tent,
Yeah.
and then it comes time to wake in the evening. And as promised, Jax has gone about and prepared dinner. Again, it's just a big old pot of, you know, just everything they produce. Except this time there's may or may not be more yak in it. Because of reasons. But, yeah, it's pretty good. It could use some spice, it could use a bit of salt, a bit of pepper here or there, but it's nothing to write home about, but it damn well does the job. It's a nice hearty stew. And as he sets it down on the table, he starts. Now, tell me about this here trap of yours.
Oh, we were just gonna use Ghost Rock as bait and then jump out and beat it to death.
With all the yaks and the boars herded, and some extra guards to guard them, then it will dissuade whatever is hunting them from going after them, and instead going after me in a trench coat made of yak skin.
Well, it's different. I'll give it that. Now, consider what you told me this morning. This thing seemed to evaporate when you killed it. Keyword, killed. I'm not sure if that's necessarily the right word. How confident are you that you can bring it down?
If there is a thing either projecting it or a dragon demon that comes after me, then we can beat that down.
I mean, we killed one already,
Yes,
so...
if something's projecting it, though, we have to locate where it's projecting it from.
That's true. And we can find out where it's hiding, and then we can deal with that, too. Right now, we're just trying to lure it out.
Well, as long as no more of my beasties get taken away from me, that's alright, but...
I mean, I would
it
be
seems
more
awfully
worried if
dangerous.
Guzrock died to this thing, but... Because if he dies, then basically your beasties are fucked, so... We're trying to prevent that.
Yaks, by the way, are pretty big. By now, like, one of the first things they did when you woke up is come and try on all this yak equipment, or the Yak Disguise, and it comfortably does fit over your armor too. So you don't have to be without.
Cool.
They were able to sew in enough, like, extra padding and extra stretchy leather straps and shit like that.
Cool, I'll just not wear pants then. And push to keep the chain on.
Yes,
You
it's
know
well
what?
known that yaks like to freeball it.
Wait, you don't?
Little
I thought
lady,
everybody
you
did.
You were saying something, dear.
Nope, just piggybacking on what everybody else was saying.
Well, very well then. Now I've got the boys, that is to say, the city watch that can't watch their own hide. They're out there standing at direct attention of my animals, so they won't be coming to help. This fight's all on you.
Well, then it makes, then we'll fight, in exactly the same circumstances as we did yesterday.
Well, a little more prepared, but yeah.
I thought that may have been the case. Some of them told me that they got the killing blow and that they did all the work. It's a good thing I'm not paying.
Wait, who said that?
Was it Gerald?
Was it that fuck over there? She points at one of the guards.
Fucking Gerald.
Why, it was Gerald and Skibbs.
Oh, well, fuck those guys.
They're the ones that are unfortunately manning the very smelly ball pen.
Well,
Good.
It was mucked out this morning, but it's already pretty fucking dirty.
Purposely not mucked it out in the evening.
No, they mucked it out this morning, but, you know, balls make a mess. Also,
It's
Daito,
all
where do
been
you get these fucking ginormous fucking muffins?
The corner store.
They're actually normal sized muffins.
Yeah, she's small.
Just small.
Don't share my secrets.
That explains everything.
It's dino sized, it's fine.
She beat up some poor girl named Alice and took all of her pastries.
Alright, so I'm gonna hide behind this hay bale.
I have the one
Yeah.
over here.
I think I can still reach everybody. I can.
Shit, okay.
Do I need to scoop one of
Yeah.
them closer?
Oh, no, I need to, because I'm 5 feet short from getting you with something, so there we go.
Well, hold on. Let's solve this problem.
The Triforce of Power.
Ah, I can't move it. Fucking trying.
Let's say it's okay, because now you're 60 feet, which is the
Happy now.
furthest I have for stuff.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because look, it's
It-
a planning phase. We should have it strategically close enough for everybody to do what they need.
Yeah. It soon, as long as there's no other planning that you guys want to do.
That was my big idea. My big brain moment.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
kill him.
Lauren, you're missing HP as well, by the way.
Oh.
You should probably fix that.
I mean, nah, I'm just dead. 30. Okay.
Oh no, Lorian's been resurrected before. The curse of Chult hasn't been stopped yet.
I am like dead.
Soon enough, nightfall descends. And would everyone hiding in hay bales give me a stealth +10? Advantage seems too weak for the ones in armor, so +10.
Well, good thing because that's a 21.
Me.
Heavy armor. Thank you. Roll 20.
Alright, now
Fucking call
Guzrock, roll
out.
me a d8.
Roll to see how delicious.
5.
Yeah.
Above average in the delicious.
You guys, yeah, you started posting up around 8 o'clock. Maybe 7. No, fuck it, 8 o'clock. But it's not until around 1 in the morning. So you guys are camped out here, shivering for 5 whole hours before something starts to happen. And I have
do
to.
need some nice healthy grass to really sell it.
Yeah, your digestive system can take it. Suddenly, from the south, the whispers start again. And suddenly, from the tree line, fog starts rolling in.
I am going just to, as I eat my grass, casually look for something other than the fog.
Yeah. Roll it.
16.
Also keep an eye out because we're watching for this thing. Blah, 10.
That's performance.
You rolled
That
performance.
is performance. It'll actually be far worse. It's a 6. I wish I was putting on a show for the darkness. At least would have been acceptable. You guys think you're so great with your 20s.
Man, I can't wait to multi-class on the rogue and get like 7 more skills, because this sucks.
Think you're so great.
Okay. Everyone except Lorian. Lorian's just like, I don't know, trying to signal Jordan and trying to like, I don't know, doing something fun.
Trying to
But
get me to get
everyone can
naked in the
see.
hay bale.
Amongst this fog rolls the thing you guys encountered the previous night. It is trying to blend in well with the fog, but it's not doing an amazing job tonight. The fog didn't roll in nearly as heavily. As you guys all see the cloud approaching. And it rolls in slowly, creeping, and starts moving directly for the only source of sustenance that it can currently see.
It's definitely coming from the south, though. The fog and stuff.
Seemingly. It's coming in a this-ly kind of looking direction.
Okay, so southeast in quotes.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So we at least know a direction we can investigate after this.
And it is slightly further away when you guys first spot it, but I didn't draw enough map.
That's fine.
So it's probably 30 feet beyond the fence by now. Then 20 feet beyond, 15 feet beyond, 5 feet beyond.
We'll wait for it to get nice.
Then
Grandy beyond.
it levitates over the fence.
I shall take the dodge action.
This yak looks prepared, and suitably so. Because once this thing gets within 30 feet, it's going to start thunking out some spines.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
23 to hit.
It still hits.
no.
22, sorry.
You killed him.
Yes.
You bastard. You killed him.
Oh no!
It doesn't expect a yak to put up much resistance, so it only thunks out once and expects it to die.
Play dead, quick.
I was about to say. I play dead.
Give me a deception roll.
Do I have advantage because I'm in yak fur?
Yes.
19.
This plan is so suitably stupid, I love it.
We're good at what we do. Basic ass adventurers.
We don't have a single wizard here. We're not the smart lot.
Oh, we gotta do dumb shit.
Yeah. And as it rolls in, it expects to find resistance because of the previous night, but it almost physically can't find any of you, but it will try anyway. Yeah, it misses all of you. So everyone in the hay bale is free to move along as this thing creeps closer.
And that's
It gets right over Guzrock. And the tentacles look like they're going to do something fun.
Yeah.
When,
burst
yeah,
out of the head.
go for it! Surprise round!
Yes!
Right, I'm gonna guiding bolt.
Hoorah.
I'm gonna grapple the frickin' tentacles and try to pull it out of the frickin' cloud.
Okay, good. They're not in range, but he is.
Did you want to go first?
Yeah, I can do it.
I'll position
We might as
better,
well
so-
just roll initiative and then we'll go off that order. It's just the
yeah.
cloud won't get to act. Give me a sec.
Oh, well, take my 22, natural 20 that could have been used for my attack roll.
2.
Excuse me.
We are excused this time.
Okay, Lorian, you've burst out of the hay. This thing, it looks like it's going to do some ooh-woo things with Guzrock.
Again.
What do you do?
I have my new sword out, and I'm gonna come in with the chopper. Chopper. So,
I'll give it to you.
I mean, is it?
It's advantage if you're hidden.
Yeah, it is advantage because it's not aware because I came out of hiding. So 14? Does 14 hit? Like, legit?
Technically, you'd still miss.
Technically, that's then I missed. Don't even worry about it. I missed.
Anything else?
Nope.
Eldruic! You've burst out of the hay and look to be moving into melee range with this thing. Right?
It did look like it, but...
Mm-hmm.
Second breath attack.
Very good. It fails and takes the full...
Get wrecked. Let me see if any of these are
Sorry.
bonus actions. No. Okay. Since I have all three of them up again,
Yeah, I like it.
to Jordan goes rockin' Lori.
Alrighty, you guys can all move 15 feet without provoking. You also get some temporary HP.
I stand up.
Neat.
And I give you flank.
Yep, I'll allow it.
I'm gonna. Is it my turn? I'm gonna cast Bane on this thing.
Sure is. Yeah. This thing is so very charismatic too.
It looks it. Weak.
Yes, this thing is Bane.
That's gonna be my turn for now. That's all I'm gonna do.
Alright. Guzrock! The trap is seemingly working. You've thrown yourself. You've, like, done that fucking... that maneuver where you just, like, dexterously fucking throw yourself to your feet from a prone position. And this thing is currently being flanked.
Awesome. I'm gonna use... well, first I want to try and pull it out of that cloud so it can't disappear in it ever again. If I can do that.
You can certainly try.
Ah! 19?
Or, no, 16, never mind. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh. Well, okay.
Wait a minute.
Alright, I use my bonus action to Hammering Horns it and try to... Wait, I'll do it. I'll shift this direction to try and headbutt it out of the cloud instead.
Yeah, roll it.
That one's a save.
Hey! You make contact with something. But as you ram your head into this cloud, do you close your eyes or do you just keep them open to
I keep them
the
open.
abject horror of the void? Good.
I've seen some shit.
You ram your horns into this mysterious cloud and slam against a mass of what seems to be tentacles and the dark, horrible nature of the other side. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's something that can be easily moved. So I'll have you roll damage for your other horn ability instead.
Okay. 8.
Yeah, nice.
In that case, I'll shift back this way. And I will action surge.
Action surge.
And then I'm gonna try
I
again.
like it.
I'm gonna try it again. Wait a minute. That first 23. No, even if it rolled a 4, it would still meet. I'm gonna try again to grab it and try to rip it into this dimension.
Yeah, give it a whirl.
Ah! Shit. Roll a 1.
It physically can't fail.
Well, you have a 13 because I'm on the other side.
Oh, that's true.
Well, it has a 25. Doesn't
Never
matter.
mind.
I tried to help.
That's alright.
The tentacles are slippery and like
Well,
retract
lubricated.
straight out of your hands.
Okay.
You get the impression they're for something else.
It's oh.
Oh no.
It's on another plane. The cloud's a portal. I just shot that as my bonus action.
Oh. I have a really dumb idea.
Lorian! We have started the first formal round of combat.
I jump into the cloud.
Okie dokie.
That was a real answer. I jump into the cloud. He just said it was like a portal to another plane. I jump in.
That might not have been correct.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm gonna find out in a moment, but
You jump in.
I have a 9 for intelligence, so I'm not. I'm going for it. I might still make
Yeah.
contact with something, so.
Give me an opposed athletics check, and I'll see how severe this turns out for you.
Alright. Would you like my natural 20 or my natural 20 that should have gone to an attack roll? God bless it.
Yeah. And you should know I'm not smart enough to think up brilliant reactions to these things, so...
It should have gone to my goddamn attack roll again.
You jump into this cloud, and it tries to repel you. But what you find within it, it's difficult to see because, as said, it is a foggy cloud. You seem to find a massive tentacle surrounding something. Something that also has 2 jagged edges poking out of it. And then it bats you away, and I'll let you have another action because you rolled those 2 20s.
Alright. Well then I am going to say I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. And then I'm going to swing on him.
Up your butt. Wait.
Not a
Hey,
natural
not
20,
bad.
but it's a 18.
Yeah. Very close. You doing anything else with that?
Fucking piss poor damage though. No, I'll just take the 5. Wait, hold
Okie
on.
dokie.
That shouldn't be right. Because I have
Oh, yeah, you should reroll that one.
weapon fighting. Yeah. So on a 1 or 2 die the dag making that re-roll it. So yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that because it should be not a
There's a macro that'll do it automatically.
yeah, and I'm surprised it's not on there, but so 7 instead, which would make it 10, 11. Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
that macro
not
on
bad
there.
at all.
After the dice roll, if you put
The what? It's greater than 2.
R greater than 2
Yeah, thank you, baby.
should work.
It is. I hope that is the one.
Alright, is that your turn?
That's me.
Very good. And at the end of your turn, it's going to cast Madness as a legendary action, swapping the positions of you and Eldroic. It wants to tentacle Eldroic, and it damn well will.
It really likes Altruic.
Last time it really liked Jordan, but I don't think it knows where Jordan is yet.
Yeah, it hasn't seen you.
No, not yet. And then, as it comes to its turn, it's going to do exactly that, and it's going to try and tentacle Eldroic
No.
twice.
No, would be cool if you didn't.
It would be cool if you don't.
13 probably misses, but 27 to hit.
Or a
Yep,
27.
that'll definitely hit.
Alright, and make it opposed athletics or acrobatics, please. In a minute, I filled out this one sheet correctly. Why didn't I fill out this one? Because I'm a dum-dum, that's why, Shane. Yes, the tentacle that slaps you about also wraps around you, and you are considered grappled.
Yay.
But that is its turn. Aldruic, this thing is making sexual advances upon you.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Don't forget the bane on it. I don't think the 27's gonna.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's gonna change anything, but
Nope, neither would the athletics, so.
No, currently your speed becomes 0. And you can't benefit from anything that based on your speed.
Yep,
Which
So-
technically counts your AC as well, I believe.
I guess I'll give him a stab with the Sanguine Blade, because I can't do any spells, because they're all AoEs.
Guzrock's thick, he can take it.
Lorian's right here, too.
She's thick, she can take it.
Yeah, 26.
Strangely enough, grappling doesn't give you disadvantage, but yeah, that's a good hit. You shank one of the tentacles and deal some decent damage. Anything else?
I will invoke the Blade's drink to see if this thing has actual blood or not.
Yeah.
doesn't. It's all scales on the inside.
Nobody makes them bleed their own blood. Nobody.
You coax the blade to drink, and a thick, sickly ichor protruding from where you slashed the tentacle starts getting drawn into the blade. You can't help but feel a voice in your head saying, "Disgusting." But it bleeds it anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Is that all you do?
Yes.
Jordan! From
Yeah,
what you can tell, you're still hidden.
yeah. I'm not gonna be for long.
Want to read the book? You've got some downtime.
We're fighting. There's no downtime. I'm gonna move up
What are you talking
5,
about?
10,
Take a
15,
break.
20.
Yeah, but a bind to this thing. It might be in the book.
There's only.
I'm gonna
up
cast
and I-
aid on all of us. Hold on. 3. So I'm gonna cast aid on Guzrock, Eldruic, and Lorien. So your max HP increases by 5 and you gain 5 HP.
Yeah.
I like it.
Then I will move back 5, 10 more.
Sorry, where exactly did you move up to?
Behind Guzrock. Like, I was here.
Okay,
I was
you
here.
got lucky, young lady. For reasons that don't concern you. Guzrock! This thing is doing lewd things to Aldruic. He seems to be into it.
Yes, I will. There we go. I'm going to, once again, try and rip this thing out of its little pocket dimension.
Yeah, give me an opposed athletics.
Ah! Natural 20.
It can technically beat you, we'll see.
Don't forget your bane.
Oh. Yeah, okay, technically can't beat you.
And if it got a natural 20, then roll the 1.
Yeah. You try to rend this thing out of its pocket dimension, but it is a stubborn beast. You grab a tentacle and just rip. And that's exactly what happens. You just rend a tentacle from the cloud in a sickly spray of ichor. Roll me. You already deal 1d12. That's unfun. 2d8 plus your strength.
Oh, fun. 6.
You'd think losing a tentacle would deal more damage, but yeah. You rend this tentacle off for 6 damage.
I took that in my back pocket, and
And yeah, that's a note. It doesn't evaporate into demonic dust as you rip it from its host. So you now have tentacle to serve to your customers.
yes.
Anything else?
I will shift this way, stick my face in it, and headbutt it back towards Lorian.
Yeah. Just make the attack, so we don't have to play around with saves because this thing isn't moving.
Okay.
I believe my internet just died in the ass.
Whoops.
Oh no. That's the one place you don't want anything to die.
No, you don't.
Lemmy Winks, no.
Yeah, again, this thing just kind of bats your back out of the cloud. It's very repulsive about its personal space.
Well, not sure. That's my turn.
Wow, hypocrisy
Lorian.
much?
I am going to move into the position that was hopefully given to me. Wow. And now I shall jump into it again. No, I'm going to attack. Kia! 20.
Yeah, that's a good hit.
It is a good hit, especially considering what's on the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pump a smite into it too.
Good choice.
Let me just take 1 second here. Am I gonna pump a regular smite, or do I want to do... What's this one? Psychic. The target is a creature. Does it count as a creature?
It's a monstrosity, so probably.
Yeah. I'll just do a regular smite. Keep it kosher.
Alrighty.
Roll damage. Another 9. A high and a low. Good job
Yeah,
there,
not
dice.
bad at all.
Roll 18 altogether, and that'll be me. I'm just gonna maintain that flank.
This thing doesn't like your presence.
I noticed.
But it also wants to tentacle Aldruic, so it's going to use a legendary action to cast Spine from Beyond on Jordan.
Hey.
20 to hit
Yeah.
for 5 damage. Wait a minute. No, 4 damage, sorry. I'm a dickhead.
Hey, excuse me, 1d4 from that attack roll, please.
Yeah.
Because of Bane.
Oh, that's right.
16
Oh,
hits.
16.
no, it does not hit.
Boom. High five.
Like, if you're
Okay,
gonna
Mr. Fucking Reminder Man.
I was gonna say, like, if you're gonna tentacle me, I'll punish you too.
Possibly 20 to hit. Followed by possibly 18 to hit.
he's getting you.
Uh-huh.
22 and a 19 to hit.
I have a 14 AC. There is no way
Hey,
you
hold
weren't
on.
gonna hit me.
Hold on.
Wait, no,
First of all-
15
First
AC.
of all,
Intercept and fucking the one Laureate has and the other one.
First of all, Sentinel. I'm gonna bop it again.
Aldruic, stand closer
Go for
to
it.
me
Mm-hmm.
so I can get my intercepties.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
And I don't think I can smite it again. Because it technically was the thingy. So
It's
take.
not a bonus action.
Is it not?
Not a normal spite.
Mm-mm.
Just do that on an attack.
Oh, you're right. How did you get so smart?
Play Paladin.
We'll see here. How many spell slots do I have? Oh, yeah. I'll go ahead and pump one more smite into it. Yeah. Take another 9.
You needed to almost roll max damage to stop it from railing Eldruic, but it's still technically alive for the time being.
Do I have its attention at least?
No, it still rails Eldruic for 2
Well-
hits.
Yep, I'm still grabbed because
And yeah, this thing wraps another tentacle around Eldruic. It's getting kinky.
It really is.
consent is king. I don't consent to this.
Don't forget your cookie.
And I forgot to do something. Eldruic, roll me a d6. Almost! You could have saved yourself some heartache. But this thing's sickly ichor is drawn to your blade. And it coats it with this sickness. This clotting, congealing ichor. But it's also your turn.
Cool. This is great. Leave me alone. Just flailing at the tentacles on him, like, get off me.
Yeah, one of them's like rubbing against your cheek, and you're just like, ah! And you slash it. It's not even a good hit, but you slash it, and it recoils, it releases you, and it retracts, and is sucked into something,
I'm gonna try to
and
grab
then
it
the cloud
before it disappears.
dissipates. The cloud dissipates, Shay.
Ah!
How are you doing that out of turn order?
I thought it would be like a attack of opportunity.
Unfortunately, the physical mass of this cloud is withdrawn, and it itself fades into the fog, a sickly purple amongst the white fog.
It got away again.
But we know what direction it's coming from.
And it retreats to the south.
We can continue after it.
Yeah.
Aldrich, are you okay?
I mean, I can walk. That's what you mean.
Close enough.
Then the tentacles didn't do a good enough job.
You're weak, and your bloodline won't make it through the winter.
It's a direct insult
And
to your
at
ancestors.
this point, I believe we're right on half time. Do you guys want to take a break?
Yeah, let's do it. We can head out there and go get them.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Alrighty then.
We're gonna step away for a little while, folks. Stick around for more Winter's Gate, and see you soon.
And aid lasts for 8 hours. Just FYI.
Nice.
Yep. spend most of that gifted gil. 100,000 on weaving.
Nice. Got that
But,
weaving up.
Max, yeah, Maxon is a level 50 weaver thus far.
Nice.
you haven't even got to the first trial, and you're already a max ARR weaver. Look, I don't know what this heroing business is all about when I can make clothes for heroes.
Yeah, fucking, I think my highest combat class was like level 22 when I fucking stormed ahead and just fucking wove for like 12 hours straight. It was pretty sweet.
Wow. A walrus named Wally was given a floating couch in order to stop him from accidentally sinking boats, and it's just a bunch of like large coolers bungeed together and a walrus lounging on it instead of it accidentally capsizing boats to lounge.
The absolute unit.
So, now that the cameras are back on,
Yes.
you guys want to see what else I got for my birthday?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And that is to say nothing because no one loves me. But, jokes aside, I actually, my mother got me this.
A gun.
What is it?
Oh, that's so cool.
Delightful.
Oh my goodness.
What are you?
It's the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
So yeah, this is fun.
Is that what we're
If it doesn't
fighting
make
next?
too much noise, I might... Yeah, probably.
This answers everything.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Alright. All back. All good to go. All
All good to go.
frisky. I don't know. Words.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes. We come back into it. And this cloud has just evaporated before your very eyes. Despite Guzrock's insistence of trying to grab it.
Aren't we following it?
Yes. I'm going to start heading in the direction it went and do my best to track it.
Yeah, I like it. Do you wait for people to run out? From behind you can hear the house starting to stir to the commotion, but waiting for them or just storming on ahead?
I mean, unless there's another dead boar, which I wanna catch this thing.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
It said stopping now.
Don't stop me now.
Alrighty, Guzrock leaps over the fence. It's a miraculous sight. This yak, just leaping over a fence designed to corral him. Yes, and then runs off into the fog.
Do I see any, what's the word I'm thinking of? Any figures in the fog? Anything that is material?
Why don't we all have a round of perception checks, plus one of you that you nominate can make a survival check.
My survival is 2, so not it.
My survival is 0, so not it.
Well, my
Guzrock was very
survival is
quick to say me.
Me! Okay. Here we go. Ah! 19.
Yeah. You run into the fog, and as per Jordan's question, you don't see much in the way of material beings. It's all fairly still, besides the odd like bird flying away or something of that manner. Guzrock, for the first few minutes, you were able to track the sickly purple clouds descending into the white fog, but it was moving drastically faster than you, and you're starting to lose its tail. Why don't you roll me a d6?
Bye.
Yeah. Why the fuck don't I have my notes open? Fucking stupid prick. Okay, now roll me a d10.
4.
Now roll a d12 to see if you'll get a 3.
Now, +2.
7.
Yeah, I like it. Unfortunately, you seem to lose the tailing of this cloud-like being, but you burst through some shrubbery and stumble into a little bit of a clearing that contains lots of twigs of broccoli. Pausing for a moment, you look around and realize that lots of these bits of broccoli are moving. And then all of these bits of broccoli turn and stare directly at you. And they look hungry, and they look angry for something. They all start to charge.
Oh no.
Hmm.
I will take I'll take Radoline and I'll keep moving in the same direction, and I will start harvesting broccoli as I move through them.
No.
I'm just gonna scythe through them.
We'll have to take this to the initiative. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Roll to salad.
Yeah, I'm gonna slice through them with one weapon, and then I'm just gonna hold a bag out with the other. Scoop up as much as I can.
Sorry, there's two things on the compendium. I'm just trying to work out the difference. Nothing from what I can see. Good. Sweet. Roll me a 2d10.
5.
Ah, fuck's sake, that was a shit roll. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now I can finally bring you guys over to the page. The clearing looks a little bit something like this.
Just scoot up just a little bit.
And if you please, would everyone roll initiative?
Not worried about this at all.
I mean, we're only fighting Groot.
Several room.
Look, I taste copper. That's a perfectly normal thing, right?
I mean, if you were a metallic dragonborn, it would be.
Oh no.
Or if you were going down on a metallic dragonborn, it also would be.
Also true.
You know what Shane forgot to do? I forgot to move all my fucking drawings to the map layer again, because I'm a dickhead.
My God.
Someone has to fire this guy. He can't keep getting away with this.
You know.
Okay, I rolled them in 2 batches, which didn't actually work that well as I intended, but that's okay. Jordan! Guzrock just burst into a bit of a clearing and he is being assailed by broccoli!
Interesting. How bad are you looking, Aldrich?
On a scale of 1 to
Vegetables
36,
enjoy the copper.
roughly a 14.
My breastplate is going to glow, and I'm going to channel divinity and heal Aldrich for 20 HP.
Oh, thank you.
And don't forget, you 3 are still have aid, which gives you 5 extra max hit points. It's not temporary; it's max. And I'm gonna move up just a little bit closer. 5, 10, 15. This is stupid. Yeah. 20. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty, that's it. The left flank of broccoli starts to move.
Let them
2,
get
3,
closer.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one makes it into attack range to try and claw at Guzrock. 18 to hit.
And we have Valdria dropping in for some biddies. Hello, Val.
Oh,
Why isn't that rolling?
I mean, 100 bits.
There it goes.
200.
200 bits.
200 biddies.
It's almost a magic item, but not quite.
you can create 2 minor
Yeah.
NPCs.
It could make 2 minor OCs.
One piece of broccoli claws at Guzrock for 4 damage. And another one moves 20 feet to there. This one moves 20 feet to there. And that is the left flank's turn. Lorian!
Let's see. There's a whole group of them that haven't gone yet. You got the ones on the left. I'll take the ones on the right. Yeah.
Okay, good. Guzrock's out of range.
Yeah. I'll move up 30 feet. Yeah. I'm gonna hit this one that's occupying 4 squares.
Oh yeah, he shouldn't be doing that. That's cheating. Kill him!
Kill him. He's gonna die. Alright, so there's my sheet. Slash. It really likes rolling 10.
My man. You have like a fucking 75% chance to kill these things.
Yeah, does a 10 hit?
Negatory.
Alright.
It does not.
That's fine.
Is that all you do?
That's all I can do.
Oh, Druick, I saw you measuring things over there.
Darn Skippy. So I'm going to... Is it here? I think it's here. Okay, yeah. So where this spot is, he's going to point, and instead of snapping, he's going to click his gem tongue and cast Shatter.
I like it.
Oh, almost max damage on that too.
I'm not gonna roll any saves because they all die. Regardless of what I do.
I just hold the bag out for like all the broccoli bits to fall into it.
Guzrock just runs it.
Yeah.
I use my reaction to catch all the florets.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 bits of broccoli flying straight towards you, Guzrock. Give me a deck save.
Oh no.
You know, level of success is every 5.
Yeah. Ooh, 15.
You get all 3 of them. Beautiful.
Nice.
You get 3 broccoli blights.
Broccoli plates.
Broccoli blades.
And this one flies over there. He dies. Oh, Druick, is that all you do?
Actually, I was like, who's up next? Guzrock. I will bonus action Bardic Inspiration on. Actually, I'll do it on Lorien because they're going to be surrounded soon. So.
I like it. Are
Thank
you
you for the
using your
inspiration.
mental or just inspiration?
Actually, yeah, that would be a lot better, wouldn't it? Mantle of Inspiration, because you're all in range.
Oh, I got my temporaries back.
Alrighty, and everyone can move up to 15 feet, I believe.
Mm-hmm. And that will end my turn.
Spot right there. That way they have to go through me, more or less.
Guzrock, you just dexterously caught 3 bits of broccoli. You can't help but think, fried up next to a nice piece of yak and some root vegetables, this would fucking turn out real well.
Hell yeah.
But also, Lorien's probably about to die, so you might have to do something about that.
Alright.
Am I? You sure?
Do you remember Curse of Straw?
Yeah, these guys.
I wasn't the wanker who sun punched 30 of them.
Who suffered at the hands of the twig blights that day?
A cleric, and she's all way behind everybody else.
Look, to be fair, Guzrock can
As
nothing
she
personal,
should be.
kid.
As she
Like
should
most
be.
of the. So look, Guzrock can
Technically-
nothing personal, like 4 or 5 of those guys.
Yeah, sorry, the first one dies!
Cool. I will,
Give me a chef roll.
chef roll?
Yep. Let's see how nicely you dice this piece of broccoli.
Okay. Strength?
Yeah. Chef roll with strength.
Yeah. 18.
Fucking beautiful. This is just ready to go in the boiler.
I just go...
Beautifully.
And...
Like, you've cut it into, like, perfectly sized sprigs of broccoli, and it'll look real nice next to your yak steak.
And then I'll move up, and I'll try to do the same against that one, the extra attack.
Yep.
Sure.
Roll it.
15.
Yep, it dies.
No, only 10.
Not as good, but these things aren't... You know, broccoli isn't hard to prepare, so...
That is true.
Yeah. You've now got 3 broccoli blights and 2 bits of well-diced broccoli.
Yeah. Haha, I keep the axe. And then I will complete my charge, and I'll move there, and I'm gonna headbutt this one into that one.
I guess I should trade out Sentinel then.
Alrighty,
Wow.
try and headbutt it.
I just can't utilize this ability if you charge ahead of me. Not anything you're doing. It's fine. It's just
This broccoli stands poised as you lower your head and rear to charge. and it goes to catch you, but then you just paste it.
Yeah.
Oh, technically it would get shoved over there. That one would get shoved over there. I just moved it off the map. Whoops. There we go. Roll me a d6.
Yeah.
50% chance you fumble it. You deal both of them 1 damage, which I'm sure will be helpful later.
Later, yes. And I'll just use the rest of my movement to go nowhere.
Alrighty. The broccoli! It's their turn to shine. There are 4 of them that can move. This one's going to move first and try and bite Guzrock. Actually, it's gonna... it's not gonna do anything fancy. It has fuck all in. But it's gonna run up and try and slash him. 16 to hit.
Just hits.
2 piercing. Then this one's going to move into the flank. 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 5 piercing. Why the fuck did I say slashing earlier? I'm dumb. And then this one's going to run over. Actually, it's going to move in a this-way-ly direction to get a flank with this guy over here. These things aren't smart enough. I shouldn't be giving them flanks, but for another 4 piercing. And then this one moves and doesn't get a flank. Yeah, slash it.
That's if they want to use Sentinel.
Rin's playing Final Fantasy. He doesn't.
I'm
Yeah.
not playing anything. What happened?
Well, someone just made an attack within 5 feet of you.
Oh, I actually didn't even notice them over the Yaks.
Rin's like, I'm looking up new
Ah,
feats
sorry,
to
yeah.
replace
Yeah,
this crap one with.
I'm looking up new stuff
There you
to
go.
replace Sentinel because it hasn't done any good yet.
You can use Sentinel right now.
I can use one of the abilities, but I was strategically placing myself somewhere to do something different. 14 damage
Now-
on that one.
Remind me, does Sentinel happen before they attack or after?
Here. That's what it says. Your
Yeah,
reaction
usually-
make melee against the creature or against the attacking creature. It doesn't specify, so you probably still hit them.
Well, I think it's you
Oh,
roll your attack, and then if they want to, they can use their reaction to be like, no, try to kill them before that attack goes off.
No,
That's
sure.
what I thought it would be.
Whatever you
Like-
want to deem it, because
Yeah.
Yeah, Sentinel to me sounds like a defensive kind of ability, so if I can stop this person from shanking my teammate that I'm going to, rather than, you just shanked my teammate,
If I can
cunt.
defend by killing the person, then they're not in danger. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
So,
fair. Give them the weapons.
Guzrock, you don't take that 4 piercing damage, because this one dies.
Oh,
And then one of them moves in for a non-flanking attack. 20 to hit.
well, that also hits.
4 piercing.
There's the 4 piercing.
But that's all the broccoli can do. Jordan, these delicious morsels are ganging up on Guzrock.
I'm gonna move up.
And yeah, I mean delicious. I
5,
like
10,
broccoli.
15.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Well, you're all in range, so I am going to cast Bane on all of them.
A little bit of a.
It's a charisma saving throw.
They won't survive that long. Maybe do something else.
I don't have anything else, so I'm gonna cast Bane.
Okay. Oh, these guys are fucking sweet at charisma.
Broccoli is the most charismatic.
Yeah, they all fail. Is that all you do?
Yep, that's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Red flank of broccoli blights, sorry. Unfortunately, only one of them is left due to Eldroic's quick use of Shatter. It's going to try and claw Guzrock, shifting for the flank. Wait, no, it doesn't want to do that. Never mind. No, it's not smart enough. Okay, Sentinel.
I don't have another reaction.
Okay, well, it misses anyway, even without the Bane. But that's the entire left flank of Broccoli done for. Lorien! Guzrock disobeyed your direct instructions and he's now getting ganged up on by Broccoli.
I didn't give
You should probably leave him to die.
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna hit the red one. There's no strategic advantage for stepping there, but I'm still gonna smack him. Yeah, okay. No, that's my turn.
My man, the sword has a +1 on everything.
I know. This character is just content on being suboptimal with its dice rolls. There's nothing wrong with the build or any of the stuff that they get. It's just that the dice rolls want to continuously fuck them over.
Alright.
It's all good.
You and this piece of broccoli are engaged in mortal combat. It has picked up a stick and it parried your blow. Eldroic, you've got another use of Shatter, right? There's a nice massive enemies right there.
I mean, there really are.
Also, your dagger is still coated with sickly ichor. It doesn't like its position, but it wants you to kill.
I'm trying, I can't get to these things from here.
Specifically, it'd like some fresh blood, but broccoli doesn't have fresh blood. You might have to do something else.
If you stab me, I will kill you.
It's like, no, you can't have her, Jacob. It's not her time yet.
Oh no, he named it.
See if I have any other things I might be able to use.
Lightning bolt. From where you're currently standing, lightning bolt would be perfect.
You have no idea how much I would love to have lightning bolt right now. Or fireball, or... Guzrock's looking okay.
The blade might be able to teach you fireball. If you use it at this very instance. I'm kidding, I shouldn't.
It's like...
Coax you with evilness like that. Alrighty, jokes aside.
Trying to find a good point that won't hit Guzrock. I'm coming up empty. I don't want to kill him outright if I high roll again.
You kill him, I can bring him back.
You know, that's fair. Hey, big guy, can you, you're not gonna get mad, are you?
That's my secret. I'm always mad. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a barbarian.
Be like, apologies, and he's gonna cast Shatter there, so it will hit all these things, but the one that Lorien's locked in Mortal Kombat with up there.
Alright.
Ah, 15.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice.
Constitution's my thing.
Alright, so you only take like 7.
Do I need to roll as well?
No, you and the one right above you are the only ones out of range.
Okay.
Okay, so everything else gets blown away. Unfortunately, Shatter is spanning out from Guzrock, so he won't be able to catch them.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
I just moved that to the map layer. I'm a dum-dum. Eldroic, anything else?
And to make up for it, I'm going to bonus action healing word on Guzrock. Be like, my bad. There you go. Have your hit points back.
Hey, well, now you won't get headbutted.
There you go.
Alrighty. Guzrock.
I take out
Aldruic just... Nah, Aldruic just blew away all of your precious ingredients.
Yeah.
You might need to kill him.
I take out Steel Wind, which I had forgotten I could attack 5 things at once. and I just say, I'm about to brunoir the last of them. And I brunoir.
Remind me, what's your strength modifier?
+3.
Amusingly,
20.
that wouldn't actually kill them. They have 4 HP.
I would kill the ones
So the
that
first
took
attack
1
would.
damage.
Yeah, true, it would actually. Yeah, you completely mince this thing. And it is cut perfectly. You don't even have to make a chef roll. You just fucking... Like...
I brunoir.
You knock him up in the air, and then you just fucking... And it... Like... You hold out your hand, and it just falls perfectly in perfectly cut 1 centimeter cubes.
I'd like to use my reaction. Perfect chiffonnoir.
But yeah, that was the silly broccoli encounter. You know, I actually found that on a random encounter table. Like, it was just convenient that we have a chef in the party.
Look, just add broccoli, and it's not like anyone's gonna ever use this for anything. Wait, somebody streamed themselves fighting the broccoli?
Alright.
Is the thing we were chasing anywhere to be seen or found?
I'll have to pick up his trail again. Would you care to
Yeah.
assist? Do you want shoulder rides again for a better view?
Sure.
Alright, we do the tower search.
Yeah, Guzrock once again finds himself between a woman's legs. No surprise here. But yeah, would you guys cooperatively make me a survival roll? Whoever is making the main check.
I think we have the
Go.
same modifier.
We do.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, you notice, looking around at the now decimated carcasses of vegetables, those of which Guzrock hasn't scooped up into his bag, you realise it's not foggy over here. You kind of adjust your gaze, have a look around at some of the nearby trees, and notice it grows foggier in that direction.
You go in that direction.
Yeah.
There's fog in that direction.
Alrighty. Jordan, roll me a d6 -1.
3.
Well, close. Now roll me a d10.
5.
What food-based monster do we face this time?
So, I didn't like one singular encounter table, so I stacked 3 of them together, but I like every single entry of 5, so roll me a d3.
Oh no, it's
Just
the
throw
attack
all 3
of
of
killing
them in together.
tomatoes.
3.
Ah, that's the least funny one, but the most thematically funny, the most thematically appropriate considering I'm Australian.
Oh no. It's an angry kangaroo biker gang.
With
No, they're gonna be things Rez don't like.
Yeah, I was going to convince him to try and play today, and I was even going to say, yeah, man, I won't bring any spiders into the mix. No, you don't have to worry. Okay, you guys run off into the distance, into the foggy forest. And you feel good about this. You know, the fog's still here, the creature must be around here somewhere. And then Shane pauses dramatically because he still has to make the encounter.
All these things and more on the next days of our lives.
Jordan, roll me a 1d20, please.
11.
Oh, higher the better.
I don't like the sound of that. It's 100 envy clones.
Oh god. Inflict wounds, all of them.
You have to find which one's the real one.
Yes. You guys are running about, feeling good about what you find. The fog is still in this direction. Are you guys still... is Jordan still riding on Guzrock's shoulders?
Probably.
I like it. Well, suddenly, you two are leading the charge. And then, from one of the branches above... Jordan, make me a dex save.
Well, I'm great at those. 16.
Hey, you actually avoid its grasp as a giant spider descends above you and tries to snap at your face. And with that, Shane will remember to clear the initiative tracker first.
I wish Word of
And
Radiance was a reaction. Because that would be funny.
You're like, holy, explode, like, ah, jeez.
And I'll bring you over to the next map.
Which doesn't carry the turnover order, because we were rolled on that one.
Wait, doesn't it?
Nope.
Ah, phooey.
Hong Kong Fooey.
No,
Number one super guy.
I don't like it.
Stabbity stabby. You're going. I don't know where that was going.
Okay, everyone roll again on the new map, and I'll just add what you got for the first round. Sorry.
I mean, I rolled a natural 20, so I really want to make sure well, fuck, I didn't improve it at all.
No big deal, I just rolled a natural 20.
No,
1.
it definitely wasn't a 4.
A natural 20 minus 19.
Alright, the Reds are on the first initiative, the rest of them are on the other initiative. Huh, nice. But, yes, as I was saying, as Jordan and Guzrock lead the charge, suddenly Jordan has to duck back as a giant spider descends on a web above her and tries to gnaw at her face. She deftly avoids the blow, however, and suddenly the party looks around and realizes They've walked into the den of an angry mother spider and 11 of her children. And with that, Guzrock, you're the first to react. A giant spider has descended above you.
That never happens. Okay, I'm going to use Steel Wind to Bamf, and I'm going to attack this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, and then appear underneath Jordan again. So she doesn't fall.
Or before she falls at all.
Before she falls at all.
Yeah. Make me the attack for the first hit. The one that's actually a decent attack.
Ah! 9.
Why did I close the giant spider page?
It doesn't...
Negatory. Unfortunately, you missed the giant spider, but make me 4 more attacks as you teleport out and decimate the rest of this brood.
That sucks. 12, 11, 9, and 14.
Well, the order was that one, that one, that one, that one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this one dies. Then you miss the next one. Then this spider dies as well, and you miss the last one, and then you reappear beneath Jordan's legs. Before she's even started descending like an anime protagonist. Anything else?
I will... I'll second wind, why not? No, wait, no, instead, I'm gonna headbutt this one, away from, Jordan.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, no, doesn't work.
Spiders don't have any saves. That's weird. But, regardless, it still opposes you. 2 of its front legs meet your horns and shove you off.
I imagine, like, I hit it and it just, like, swings and then swings back.
Cue the Pacific Rim music.
Yes. Anyhow. Jordan! You're currently riding shotgun and this thing tried to eat your face. Guzrock has pulled some uwu magic, but there are still enemies afoot.
Yeah. She's gonna go, ew, and she's gonna reach out and she's gonna cast Inflict Wounds on the spider that tried to get her.
Fantastic.
You take off your boot and you squish it.
What is that, 27? 27 damage?
You know, these things have 26 HP, so you decimate it in 1 hit. How do you kill this spider?
I kind of imagine that, one, this is a gross spider, but that this spider has Envy's face on it, and it's trying to take my book. And I just melt it like I did that Bainite.
Beautiful. It rears up and it's about to lunge at you again. It wants to snack at you or take your book or something or other. And then you just hold out your hand and catch its face and it melting to dust as it's lunging towards you, melting more so as it grows closer.
Can I casually hold out an empty jar and collect the spider jelly?
And then I'm gonna climb off of Guzrock. And that'll be my turn.
I like it. Alrighty, the right flank of spiders. They crawl out of their bush. And I should probably check how much movement they have. Ah, good. They all shift ever closer, trying to help their now dead mother. Eldroic.
Heat.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah. Let's see, there's one there. Move here. Oh, perfect. Guess what I have one last cast of?
Ta-ta.
Put it there, so I'll hit these three. And shut-ta!
Yeah, they all get exploded. They have 1 HP.
They're gross and I don't like them. Ugh. Did you just waste a level 2 spell slot for? Yes, they're gross.
Alright, you explode 3 spiders. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Mostly because I can't think of any bonus action things to do.
Giant spider is mostly melted dust. Lorian! There are a few spiders remaining in descending from the trees.
I throw a javelin at one, I guess.
They
Right.
would technically be in melee.
She goes and sits down. I'm done. That's all I can do.
God damn. Okay, all these spiders actually get a turn. This one finishes descending from the tree and creeps over to Guzrock, where it's going to try and bite him. 15 to hit, I believe that's a miss, right?
That is a miss.
Then these 3 are going to creep closer.
Hello, Raid.
Hello, Raid.
Hey, that one. Both of these can get into range of Eldroic. Good. I like picking on him because he has low armor.
Thank you for the follows. That is initiative
20 to hit.
League with a
Yes.
rate of 7. Thank you guys. You're fabulous.
And 23 to hit. Nope, sorry.
No, that one
Thank you
is
guys for
fine.
reading. I'm just so enthusiastic about trying to kill Eldroic.
Why must you hurt Dragonborn?
Wrong game. Wrong game. That's tomorrow.
6 damage in total. Unless you have an immunity to poison like most of the creatures in D&D.
Nope, just psychic damage resistance.
You guys just missed me melt a spider
It's
with
true.
inflict wounds.
She dropped the big boot on it.
Hiya, I resist your poison and deny it.
Well, dang. Okay, 2 piercing damage as these spiders start biting at your legs.
Get him away, gross.
Jazrock! Your shoulder-mounted support cleric just decimated this creature. Now there's only the babies to go.
Yep, I'm just like casually holding out the jar to collect some of the jelly, and then I just take the sword and I just chop. Yeah. 22. I kebab it.
Sorry, I was typing out an emote. What exactly were you doing? Are you decimating it, or are you trying to catch it?
I'm holding out the empty jar to catch the big spider jelly, and I just take my sword and off to the side I'm poking the one on the side, and I'm just kebabbing it.
Yeah, I like it. Just like, go away. Stop doing that. Yeah, you poke it and it dies because it's a spider and it has 1 HP. And make me a chef tools with
Ooh, yeah.
whatever you like. I'm not fussy.
Cool. I guess strength makes the most sense right now. 9. Aw.
Unfortunately, the severity of Jordan's attack was just significant. Most of this creature was dustified, just decimated. But
Not
you do get a
sorry.
bit of thorax jelly. You get 1 serve of thorax.
Okay. 1 serving of thorax jelly.
And I hope you're writing all this down because I fucking sure as shit am not.
Yes, I am.
Alright, anything else, big man?
I'm gonna headbutt this one into this one.
It's a spider, but yeah, you can certainly try.
I lean down and I just flick it with my horns.
Yeah, you lean down and you just rip half of the shrubbery out. You're not sure if you killed the spider, but it flies over here. This one does too. There is a shrubbery over there. There might be spiders in it, but I don't know, you feel good. Jordan! You decimated the mother and now its children are coming to try and have their revenge. Or have their dinner, you're not sure which.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame this one way back there.
Fantastic.
And it's a
Yeah.
death save, so they're probably gonna make it.
You chose this, you chose the skill that they have the only bonus modifier in, but
That's all I got.
yeah, it
They
definitely
only just-
sidesteps.
I'm just gonna move up one. That's my turn.
Spiders without the red dot, they continue moving. And that's all they do because half of them are dead! Aldruic! This one's throwing hands!
I don't like it, man. It's gross and also, ugh. Should be mean and vicious mockery just to see if it dies.
You can't do that.
You know what? I will. Hey, you're not even that great of a spider. You're barely an arachnid or some kind of other bug. You're gross.
You're like one of those boring daddy longlegs. Yeah, it did not like that at all. It just explodes.
You're just an obese ant. Take that.
It just explodes.
Yeah. It like looks up at you with like hurt eyes. All 8 of them. And then it just
That's what you get. Ugh.
anything else?
Nope, that is it for now.
Lorian! The encounter's mostly over.
Yep.
You can finish it off. Or you can roll a 10.
I'll walk forward and then stop, because that's all I can do.
Don't you have javelins left or hand axes or anything?
I mean, yeah, I probably have one more javelin. Yeah.
Oh,
20 or
dear.
a 20.
Hey! Lorian dealt damage this session.
Hooray.
And you... I'm kidding, you dealt a decent chunk of damage to the boss. But, you hurl this javelin and it thunks into the ground and pins a spider. That was actually a pretty hard shot. Good go, you. And then, it's fallen comrade. No, that's the red spiders. Never mind, that entire batch is dead. Guzrock!
Oh hey, I will go up and continue to try to kebab more spiders. 14? Question mark?
Yeah, you mash it into a hearty but unsustaining paste.
Cool.
Alright. Closing off that encounter with spiders and Guzrock's desire to gather all sorts of food and items. Looking around again, unfortunately, the fog has faded for good again this day.
Son of a bitch. He was distracting us because he wasn't ready for it.
No, I gave you a chance. If you rolled a 6, then you would have found it.
I distinctly remember you asked
But
me
now
something
it's a 1d6 minus 2, so there's only a maximum possibility of 3 more random encounters.
It's okay. Eventually, you'll get yours. It's because it's all tied in with envy, so we literally can't fight the final form of that yet.
Well,
Just have Envy
it
come
isn't
in and
necessarily.
Sephiroth it. It's fine. Just chain through its back, like, and then call us a clone and leave or something. Cry about their mom. That's what Sephiroth did.
Clone me a river.
I have mommy issues. We'll blow up the
So we're level
world.
5 now, is what I'm hearing.
Anyhow,
Just
Sorry.
ignore that.
anyhow, you can try and continue the hunt, but it will be very, very difficult now that the fog has faded and it's not guiding you to where you need to be.
Let's keep going. I mean, it's not gonna fall for the bait trick again.
Yep.
Let's see.
Also, Guzra, give me a nature roll.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Nature! Oh, 8 or 23. Whichever you want.
You all set off in a direction, all painfully unaware that this is actually a pineapple plant that is growing horrifically out of climate.
That is weird.
Unfortunately, Guzrock does not get to
Seems
take a
normal to
pineapple
me.
home.
Maybe if we eat
Alright.
it, we'll gain its powers.
Pineapple. It's a pineapple.
Something delicious you put on pizzas.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you put in mimosas?
You mean like people?
Sure. Yeah.
A pineapple people pizza.
Algebra, can you inspire Jordan, or and I will assist her. Do something inspiring for her.
Man, look at all those spiders you killed. Beow.
What am I doing?
Survival?
Yeah, I'm gonna assist you in a survival check again.
Oh, okay. What's your inspiration to D6?
Yeah.
18.
You'd have almost had a chance.
You
If
monster.
you rolled 6 on that. But unfortunately, blindly trudging through the forest without too many hints to go off, you're unable to find where this beast might be lurking, where it might be concealing its lair, or where it might be coming from, if it is being conjured.
That wasn't built for
But if-
farm life.
And by the time you trudge around a bit, it is starting to become, like, well into the daylight. The sun has risen and is now some ways in the sky. It's probably about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
I will spend an extra hour trying to uncover its location. And might I argue, as a Minotaur, that my labyrinthine memory helps me rule out some areas that we've already traced.
Well, you know where you ran into spiders and you know where you ran into broccoli, so technically, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, pineapple is a landmark.
Pineapple's a landmark.
But you guys didn't see the pineapple. That's my point.
I mean, I saw it, I just don't know what it is. The fuck's a pineapple?
Yeah, technically, you'd know roughly where you went relative to the farm. You know where you went into the forest, and you know roughly so many minutes after you turned right, and so many minutes after that you found some spiders.
Can I, Oh, I froze. Hang on a sec.
You did.
Yeah.
Fixed.
Fixed.
May I? May I just search the area a little bit for other potential geographical locations that may or may not hide things?
Yeah. Give me
Like no longer
perception
tracking.
or survival, or anything that you feel would be appropriate.
Perception or survival sounds about right. They're both the same, so.
Or even like... It's not amazing. You're looking around and you're like, ah, a pine tree. Those aren't natural up here. That's weird. Huh, another tree. But unfortunately, you're not really able to get much of a bearing. As said, you do know roughly where you had these previous encounters and roughly where the fog faded away into the forest. So you have some information to work off, but looking for it in the daytime is... Unfortunately, yeah.
Alright. I begrudgingly turn around and collect some extra spiders.
The grand opening of Guzrock's restaurant's gonna go so well, guys.
Amazingly well.
Oh, canapes of tentacle goop and spider bits. Yeah, they're gonna fucking... the critics are gonna love those.
Do I happen to see the pineapple on the way back?
Give me a perception and roll very high.
Yeah, nope.
No,
plus 11
like
is high.
you pass the bush. It's like within 5 feet of you. You just don't think to stop and look, and you don't even identify that fucking pineapple as a fruit or something that might be edible. You just walk straight past it.
Okay.
Ah, this is where we killed all the spiders. Well, from here we go over there, and then we'll turn left, and that'll get us back to the farm.
So we really don't know where they are, huh?
But yeah, you have narrowed out some locations.
Without its little foggy tail.
I mean, we know what direction it came from. Maybe we can meet it halfway at nightfall.
We can definitely set up a better ambush.
Yes, it'll be expecting an ambush on the farm. We can ambush it in the woods.
Cool, works for me.
Alrighty.
I mean, look,
Back
there's
to the
an
farm,
easy
then.
solution. Burn the forest down.
I think we were gonna camp out here and wait for it. Or do something out here to ambush it.
What if it's Envy? She disappeared awfully quick when these things started.
Well, I have a running theory about that. This thing is being driven by its hunger. And she kept talking about being associated with 7 deadly sins. Gluttony's one of those things, so it may not necessarily be her, but someone she's associated with.
Her high school rival, Gluttony.
Would explain a few things. Why it looks like a void. Like, you know, when you devour stuff, why tentacles lash out for meat. Cannot
Seems
stop
like those
pursuing.
tentacles just wanted your meat, Aldrich.
Normally I'd make some joke about, well, of course it does, look at me, but I don't want to be hit by that thing anymore, so I don't want it to ever look at me. It hits very hard, and my gem scales aren't that tough.
That's its weak attack, by the way.
Ooh, I'm a baby, save me. I need to swap out my 2 decks for heavy armor training, so I can walk around a giant plate. Hit me now, fucko. Let's see what happens.
So are we camping here? Are we going back to the farm? What do we want to do?
I mean, we could stay here. Make it easier, but we have a lot of downtime to deal with.
Can set up an appropriate ambush site.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go about preserving all the edibles I've collected.
Well, maybe we can go back to where we found the broccoli. That seems to be the direction it came from when it
Sure.
appeared both nights.
Here's about where we lost it.
Would be a fairly safe bet.
We should probably check in at the farm, see if they got any of the guards or the animals while we were out chasing the thing.
Is that the plan, or
We go do all that
is
stuff.
camping?
We do all of it.
All of the above.
Yes.
D, all of the above.
It's daytime, we've got time. We got 12 hours to do all of that.
And squeeze in sleep.
And squeeze in sleep.
Well,
Yeah.
4 hours. 4 hours to do that. That's a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll get right to that in just a sec. I'm just trying to make things suitable.
They're just getting new character sheets for us.
I'm still alive. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, hey, that's the blood spatter that digital homicide stole.
What?
Never you mind. Alright, first step, going back to the farm to check in.
I mean, I guess he hasn't been very useful at all. Leaving his cows out to die.
I know, right? You would think that they would have sheltered them when it happened the first time. Not letting it keep happening to all of their animals. Maybe that's what we should do. We shouldn't go looking for this thing. They should just stop being stupid. Let the animals out during the day and pin them at night. It's not that hard to do. All farmers do it.
As you guys are having this conversation, you're reapproaching the farm from, once again, the southern direction. And either climbing the gate or just walking around, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Just casually sauntering up.
I approach this one. Any updates or changes?
Yeah, you approach this guard, and it is... I don't think I gave him a name. This can be...
Fuckboy Jim.
I didn't catch that.
It's fine. It wasn't anything important.
This can be Freddy.
Freddy.
Freddy's leaning on his spear, and he kind of looks distraught. He looks somewhat pale-faced. And he starts when you approach him, and... he, like, even lowers his spear. Sorry, it's just you. Don't scare me like that.
I am pretty imposing. What happened?
No, you snuck up on me.
I I really don't sneak. I'm loud as fuck. I've never successfully hidden from anything.
He is really loud when he fucks.
I'm really
He
loud.
is very loud when he fucks.
You guys ran off in the night. Did you see anything?
Did you see anything?
Killer broccoli and big spiders.
Oh, sounds
Yeah.
like you guys had a fun little night adventuring, but no, you'd be better off going to speak to boss.
Okay. I gotta speak to boss.
Wow. You were helpful.
And boss is probably standing over there, but as you walk up, he's having a talk with his farmhand, saying stuff like, "Yeah, it's fucked, man. The wounds are just like the ones that the big one and friends didn't deal with. Oh, speaking of, welcome back. How'd the hunt go?"
It would have been great, but we got distracted by a pineapple.
The fuck's a pineapple?
That thing that was growing out of the ground that looks like it had no business growing out of the ground.
Why was it growing there?
It's just comically out of season. And region.
And climate.
And, yeah, and just in general. Oh,
This sounds fucking weird.
Everything's fucking weird right now.
You got two fucking monsters attacking you. This is really fucking annoying.
Well, I can see that. Have a peek around yonder.
Yeah.
Skips and what's his face?
Fucking what's his
I already can't remember his name.
Fucking Gerald.
Didn't have an amazing night.
But take a
Well,
look at him.
All the livestock are fine though, but that's nary a compensation. Yeah, you are technically the resident doctor, and you had a look at enough of these corpses, but roll me a medicine check anyway.
Hey.
Good thing it's a DC 5. Yeah, having a look over it, these bodies are no longer bodies, they are giblets. They have been rendered and ripped apart. You can see where there are slash marks from claws and entry marks from teeth and gnawing upon bones. These men did not have a fun death.
Alright. We got a couple options. The first option, and I'm just gonna gather everybody together. First option is we split the party and try to deal with them both at the same time. Second option, we hunt one and risk another one or two of the geese getting killed.
I honestly think that the one we were chasing is just the decoy.
And they had different voices.
Strangely enough, you didn't hear that second voice tonight.
Well,
I
we
did hear the
can.
second one tonight.
We can. It's not the best idea, but it seems that they are attacking both sides of the farm. We cannot protect both sides if we're all on one.
What do the rest of you think?
Well, these beasts are surely coming from somewhere. Now how'd you go? I woke to see y'all running off into the darkness.
Chasing the
Did you
one.
find anything?
We found something, we wouldn't be here.
We eliminated.
Trying to figure out how to get rid of them.
We eliminated a number of different locations, but could not find creatures there. However,
Well.
it has been injured severely.
Let's hope.
I don't know if that means it's going to take some time to rest, or if it will return just fine. But it's easier to track at night.
Yeah, what makes you say that, big man?
It leaves a trail of fall.
And here I thought that was just a convenience. Well, that does make things easy. Fog always rolls in from the south. Keep hedging your bets on that side and undoubtedly you'd find that thing. But that leaves us no clues as to what did this to old Skips and what's-his-face over there. While that is true, it's still unfortunate. They mayhaps have had family. I'll send him a carrot. A bushel even.
I'm sure the families would appreciate that.
You get the impression that Jax doesn't really give a shit about these guards. Because they have been no help whatsoever.
Carrots, the universal. I'm sorry, your guard died.
And here the missus was saying I should send turnips.
Turnips.
Is that a euphemism?
No. She was saying I should send turnips.
Wait, hold on. Mrs.?
We're a bit of a polycule around these here farm. We're open-minded, see.
Just kind of immediately.
And the
looks
woman
to
standing
Jordan.
directly to her right is like, mm-hmm.
Except for usually you're open about said information.
Beforehand.
Exactly.
She's like, I like to watch
Well.
everything from the closet while dressed as, I don't know, some famous hero.
I mean, we were open.
Drid Stewart and.
While dressed as Drid Stewart.
All right.
There we
I
go.
think,
Someone's
I think it's time for. I think it's time for a team meeting.
Yes.
Well, see, here I thought y'all had such a close relationship. I thought you were up to date on this kind of thing. My apologies
Up
that
to
I
date
did
on
not
your
mention
relationship status? No, you didn't fill us in.
it. Well, sorry, we were taken by the moment.
No, not really.
That's what we're calling it now. All right, for real though, team meeting, unrelated to whatever this is, and she's gonna walk off with the others. All right. So, real talk. What are we planning to do here? We've spent several days at this farm trying to help these folks, and they seem largely incapable of helping themselves to begin with, and this creature seems to be a bit out of our depth.
I mean, if they were actually even attempting to keep people and their animals safe, I would say we could stay another night, but they're not even attempting to do that.
We really haven't sunk anything beyond time into this. We could go finish up what we were already working on. This was kind of a side thing. And, you know, because we promised to look into it, and we have. Is this something we want to keep investing our time into?
I benefit from it.
Alright, so then we're going to need to figure out how to actually deal with this thing. And not just keep throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks.
Yeah.
We're largely ill-equipped to deal with this creature.
As I said, there's two options we can try. The first being we do the stupid thing and split the party.
Well, you never split the party.
One guarding the sound. The second being allowing sacrificing another boar and
Yak.
or yak and manage to pin down one of these things. We still don't know what's coming from it. If we can kill one of them, we can manage to snag the other with much greater ease. The one giving off fog is easier to track at night. If you want to push forward, we could try hunting down this other thing during the day. After rest, before the night falls. It's still morning.
Yeah, that's true.
Perhaps the one up north is easier to pin down.
Could be. We haven't even seen it.
And it's possible with the damage we did to the tunic wall, it may take some time to recover. Hard to say.
Now, pardon my intrusion into this here team meeting, but while I'm appreciative of the big man for sticking his head out for us, you guys are making some fine progress down south. Understand that we're not doing the work. I myself, come tonight, I'll put in a double shift. I'll stand up here, I'll watch this pen of the boys. All of us will take care of this side. That leaves you all free to do whatever fun plan you have down there. Hopefully, I don't end up like poor Skips here.
You seem far more capable.
If you can rally your guards, and perhaps you can hold it off or deter it for a little bit.
With a what, sir? My hearing's getting on in age.
If you can manage to rally your guards, then perhaps you can deter it for a day.
Well, that's the hope. I don't intend to bring it down, whatever this thing might be. But hopefully we can intimidate with a show of numbers.
Here, have a net.
Well, I suppose we'll see then, huh? As long as you are willing to give me at least another day.
I can spare another.
Alright, one more day.
That's mighty nice of you, friends. Why, I might even put some mushroom in today's stew.
Oh, shit, is there mushrooms?
Only for celebration days. How are we doing for time? Are we 8 minutes over, or do we still have time?
Yeah, we're over. So, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We had a big old raid, and our viewership shot up quite a bit. Had to throw out some bots, but otherwise, good audience sitting in watching us. Thank you, Val, for the bits. Thank you to... Gotta find their name again, because I cleaned out some bots. The Initiative League and all of their wonderful chat that stuck around. Thank you for the raid coming in. Of course, big shout outs to Diesel Shot for also popping in and hanging out with us. And everybody else who's in chat. If I didn't call you out, Lollygaggers, join the fort. We got ESL Raconto. We got Dougler, as always, there.
Around.
Dougler was around, and Felis popped in at some point. Just didn't say hi, but I see you, Felis. You can't hide from us. Anyways,
That rude
thank
motherfucker.
you. That rude dude with attitude.
And I say motherfucker in the nicest way possible.
Yeah, exactly. He will literally wine and dine your mother and then show her a good time. So we're gonna find. Is there anybody who would appreciate us raiding them?
He will take your mom out to a nice lobster dinner and then never call her back.
And then never call her back. But that's okay. She didn't want to be called back. She just wanted to feel something. Let's see. Anybody interesting? I'm looking for anybody interesting to raid here. I'm not seeing anybody because of just how late it is. So, I think we'll just leave it here then. As I'm sure with our luck, they'll be wrapping up right as we drop you in. So, have a great night, everybody.
Hey, there he is.
There he is. Yep, there you go. If you haven't checked it out, I recommend heading over to Jesse Cox because he's playing Blood Hunt right now. It looks like he's playing a Nosferatu. So there you go. That's my recommendation, even if I'm not going to raid Jesse Cox. He will not notice it or or acknowledge it because he's just too busy. Have a great night. We will see you guys tomorrow for more games.
Good night.
Bye.